Hello guys, how can businesses lawyer help? A businesses lawyer can help with the transaction and businesses interactions between companies. A lawyer can help to ensure contracts are beneficial and valid with clear wording. Many in businesses have at least one lawyer employed to handle these matter. Businesses lawyer is set with the legal creations of a businesses. Creating a businesses through legal means is not difficult, but ensuring the contract and other documents are valid with clear wording and concise terms may be complicated without the use of a businesses lawyer. Businesses lawyer fees and cost, how to structure them for your businesses. Legal expenses can sometime um, signify and expensive live item for businesses. This is especially true with the when the businesses was not expecting to have to pay a lawyer. Structuring legal fees in a way that fits the need of the businesses. Realize on understanding how legal fees are assessed and the needs of the businesses. Businesses consulting service from a businesses lawyer can help small businesses. When a small businesses owner need to the help of a consulting agency, he or she may hire a businesses lawyer to help with the process with transactions and with the businesses interactions between companies. The small and large issues that can plug and entity often lead to the need to contact and keep a lawyer employed for these matters. How to find the right businesses lawyers for you? When there are businesses concerns that require the assistance of a lawyer, it is a best to contact and the consult with a business's legal representative. Incorporation is assistance from a business lawyer. Starting up and incorporated businesses often require filling articles of incorporations, also called a charter. Some persons believe this is enough to start businesses, but there are many other steps that must be completed before the company may be called such and continue to attempt to acquire the revenue. New businesses investment engage a lawyer into evaluate the risk. There are several risks when entering into a new business's investment that often depend on the type of investment, how much the person wants to invest, and how long this deal will last, or if there is a predetermined period to end the investment. These factors involve the interest rate, return on investment, inflation, and currency matter. Type of change that warrant hiring a business's lawyer. The change for businesses are both big and small and may warrant the need for a hiring a business's lawyer before long. These change are due to new and different and regulations that are anticipated to affect companies throughout to country as time progress into 2017. What does a commercial lawyer do? Commercial lawyers are those that deal with commercial and businesses legal matters. They assist heavily with transactions, documentations, and paperwork, but they may also help in other company issues that requires motions, actions, and issues with the courts. Disaster that can happen when you start without a lawyer. When creating a new businesses, it is advised to have a lawyer to assist with each steps, check paperwork, and ensure the right officials and authorities are contacted. However, when the business's owner goes against this recommendations, he or she may face potential disaster from the beginning. Hello guys, how to create a non-profit startup and the need for a lawyer. Starting any organization, it is important to know what step to follow, what professionals are involved, and the need to hire a lawyer, ensure transactions are legal and legitimate for the entity. The steps to create a non-profit startup are often similar to any other entity, but the owner of the organization may need some additional research and data to keep it going. The reason to create a non-profit may depend on the circumstance of the individual or the environment. In if the person has a cause that he or she believes in, he or she may start a new corporation or entity that is not to create a revenue stream. The issues are difficult and it is often complicated to ensure that the startup survives beyond creation. The owner of the corporation or organization then must decide if he or she is committed to ensuring the success of the non-profit, and the time and energy to do so may consume him or her. Discovering and communicating with sponsors or investors is important, and these relationships may be what make or run the non-profit startup. To create a non-profit, the persons or group need to ensure the proper paperwork has been provided to the Internal Revenue Service after 60 days of establishment of the entity. The organization must be classified depending on what it provides to the community, such as a charitable service, social welfare, or a religious or spiritual service similar to church. These aims are often put on paper on by a lawyer hired is a set with the creation of the non-profit. When the IRS documentation is approved, then the tax exempt status is awarded and the organization may proceed legally with the goal. What process to complete? There are checklists available online for those seeking to create a non-profit startup. The various procedure and methods that may be utilized should be researched and fully understood for any entity that is established. If the plan is to incorporate the non-profit, this may attract charitable profit raised by entities unrelated to how the organization is run or the stated purpose. The first step is to create the name. This is vital and it may create a sense of bonding with the public. With the right brand, any entity may be remembered and known by a consumer without needing a reminder. The state where the non-profit is created may require an incorporated limited or corporation add to the name. The name of and purpose of the organization should be provided to the public and possible sources of income. Then the name may be registered in the state or throughout the country. This is similar to trademarks where the name is registered for product or services sold to the customers or client. However, this registration provides a way for communication and contact with other that are seeking to join or add to the organization. This also opens channels for source of sponsorship and funding when one of the goals of the entity is to enrich the community. Drives and outreach programs should start immediately and incorporation the neighborhood.